Hello, this is Brett from Elliott Wave, and today, people, we're going to be taking a look at the Nasdaq using Elliott Wave Theory as usual. So, I do not have any updates for today, so we can go straight into the count. And what we are going to do today is, I think we are going to be focusing on the short term, because on the long term, I'm going to assume this is the correct countdown for many of you. This is going to be a strong assumption, considering the number of dislikes I have in my Nasdaq videos, which is interesting. Yet, as usual, I haven't touched my count ever since the last update, which dates May the 9th. Today is May 20th. And yet, it is moving as forecasted, which is pretty always nice to see. But of course, I acknowledge, and I never forget the fact that I can be wrong, and many times I am, some others I'm not. But at least I always say that I can absolutely 100% be incorrect, because I'm human and I don't know the future. Now, as you can see, now this rant should have given you time to look at the count. A 1, 2, and upside. Now this is extremely bullish. Yes. Do you have a problem with that? Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. But I am feeling pretty calm. I mean, the more time goes on, the more it looks like this could be the correct count. Now, what I need to learn, and what we are going to do is, we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of this, all of these folders, because I need to learn that if I want to make an alternative count, I just create an alternative count. I don't create folders, otherwise it gets too messy. Perfect. Now, here's what we can do though. Allow me 2 seconds. As usual, if you have any questions, you guys just let me know. Okay, now we go to the hourly, we set visibility current and below, so the moment we go back to the daily, you actually guys can see something. Okay, perfect. Probably this too. Okay, so visibility current and below, daily. There you go, people. Now, so basically what we're looking for is upside into minor wave 1. As a matter of fact, we're looking for a top into here, minor wave 1. So that is what we are going to investigate today. For the record, let me take a look at what the futures market is doing. Yesterday was down, but I think it recovered. Yeah, so yesterday we closed at basically almost flat, and right now we're down 0.4%. And it is London session starts in 20 minutes. So, as I probably mentioned several times before, the main thing I don't like about this count is the truncated fifth here. I acknowledge the fact they're extremely rare, but yet possible. Now, I believe last time I said we should have been expected a series of 3 and 4s. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what we're witnessing today. A series of 3 and 4s, and as a matter of fact, it looks like that's what could be happening here. Okay, so let me zoom in for you. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, guys. I need to center it, so I'm starving, by the way. God. Okay. 1, 2, 5, ABC, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, down in 4, up in 5. Okay, that's what I would be looking at 3v1, 1.618 has been touched. I mean, 1.618 sub-menu at 3, which is the gray one, stands at 21,565. So we could easily get there today. And again, I would expect a series of 3 and 4s. Okay. And we might get the larger pullback at previous all-time high, which would correspond potentially to minute wave 4 here. Okay. I would say, guys, it makes sense. Now, if we actually take a look at ratios between minute 3 and 1, we see that, oh, look at this, guys. Do you guys believe in coincidence? So 1.618 minute 3, blue 3, against minute 1 stands at $22,280 roughly, which is pretty much previous all-time high. Is that a coincidence? Not up to me to say, but what I'll say is that is something we like to call confluence. Now, it's kind of like, sometimes it can be like, let me give you an example, like, I don't know, you just broke up with your ex, and she liked, I don't know, some sort of flowers, I don't know, yellow roses, and then you're desperate, I mean, you're pretty down, you walk down the street, and you see, I don't know, a girl walking by holding yellow roses. Now, you may think it's a sign, maybe you think, oh, is this a sign what she sent to me? You know, she could be the one, maybe it's a sign I should go talk to her. Or it could just be you thinking it is a sign, whereas it's just a coincidence. So in a way, this is the same thing. Yes, it looks like 1.618, but are they trying us to make us believe it is a coincidence? Or is it actually something we should pay attention to? Now, as usual, I don't know. If I knew, I'd be rich. But I would say that no matter what, it is a fascinating and an interesting fact. So I think this is going to be it for this type of count. Now, you may remain bearish as usual. And if you want to be bearish, the alternative would be down in minor A, so gray A, this one. Up in minor B, down in minor C of intermediate 2. That would be the bearish alternative. And another bullish alternative would be to count this thing right here as this is gonna be fun. A 1-2-1-2 basically. Now, many of you know I'm a big fan of 1-2s, especially my German audience. 1, 2. Let me just fix it. 1, 2. Infinity and beyond. Now, let me move everything 1 degree lower. If I'd already centered them, they would do it automatically. There you go. Same thing, just different application. Maybe a bit more bullish. Short term, so like a bit more extended, a bit more high for minor wave 1. Okay, and that is if you want to be also bullish, just a different way to count things, to kind of avoid this truncated fifth. Basically, we're basically saying this is an ABC. There you go. All right, people, so this is going to be it for me today. Now we could have looked at volume, we could have looked at momentum. Better to look at volume on the daily for this stuff. yeah, I mean, these were clear bullish sign. Yeah, I don't see any reason to be kind of bearish right now. This is pretty bullish. It's pretty interesting. This kind right here. So overall, just interesting overall. And yeah, I think I better shut up. Thank you for watching, people. As usual, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe below. It really helps. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday, everyone.